There's no one to look at besides yourself when you come off that wrestling mat, win or lose. It's the effort you put into it. That's what's so cool about this. Your effort is what reward you get. You want to be the best, all you have to do is outwork everybody else. You don't have to be the fastest, the strongest, the cutest. Doesn't matter what you are.
Oh gosh, there's so many adages about wrestling. After wrestling, everything else in life seems easy. Wrestling makes friendships that last for a lifetime. And wrestling simulates real life. It's something you're gonna do that there's always gonna be somebody who can beat you. There's always somebody better, so you have to learn how to figure out what you're doing wrong and correct it. And there's no hiding behind the other guys on the team. It's you and somebody else. So it's also, it's one of the only sports where when you win, it still hurts, So it builds a lot of character in young people. And I've just seen it and what it does for kids. I'm still buddies with the guys I wrestled with when I was a kid. And these days, kids need a place to be and something to do to stay out of trouble, more than ever, I think. So some kind of sport, any kind of sport. I love all sports, but wrestling's one that for the kids that like it, it's the best sport in the world.
My son and I, we came out and we listened to the coaches, really what they were saying and what they were teaching. There's a lot of great coaching out there, but they don't bring the human perspective in. The coaches out here at Chain, they're creating good people, hardworking people, a good foundation. And I like the mental aspect that comes along with what we're doing here at Chain.
Coach Thomas and Coach Smokey are just great with the kids, great technique. They run great practices. I just can't say enough about them. They care about sportsmanship, they care about wrestling. They just want to see the kids improve in more than just wrestling. They're just great guys.
The coaches care. They care enough to yell, they care enough to push. A lot of clubs, it's really just kind of getting kids introduced to wrestling, and they want them to enjoy it and have fun. But in Chain, they want them to enjoy it and have fun, but they want them to, take it to the next level and work hard and really focus on, I guess, life skills.
Thomas and Smokey are a really good team. They're different from one another. They play kind of different roles for the kids. Smokey's more direct and more driven and hardcore. Thomas is more feeling and puts a different kind of spin on it for the kids, and they support each other really well. They're just great guys. They're the kind of gentlemen you want your kids around, for sure.
So I like that they're very encouraging of the kids trying things. It's not about whether they win or lose. It's really about how well they performed on the mat, just as far as how much effort they gave, right? Did they try something new? Are they really giving their all? And those are really the kinds of things I want for my kids. Obviously, it's great, you want them to win, but you want them to go out and give everything and really grow as athletes and as people. And I think they do really encourage hard work, which is one of the other, we're here 4 nights a week and putting in the effort that it takes to be good, not just champions, but to be good people and be good at the sport that they're doing.
Yeah, I've seen an improvement in his wrestling because he's getting good practice partners, he's getting good coaching, and you just keep trying and keep coming, and it's a consistent, regular progress that happens. And so we're really happy with that with Chain. And the other day his scout troop climbed Mount St. Helens, and for some of those boys, they were like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. And my son said, no, this isn't the hardest thing I've ever done. Wrestling's harder than this. And so it's good, that and I think it's just really good in our day of ease that our children grow up in, that they have something hard that they have to work to be successful, and just to have something that pushes them and makes them work is good.
Oh my goodness. Loudon started when he was almost 5. He was 4, not quite 5. I think he got thumped his first 4 matches. And then after he started picking up a little of the technique and stuff, he started winning, and he's just been going great guns since then. He's He's won a bunch of tournaments, and it's just so much fun to watch him. I can't get over it.
Yeah, dramatic. I would say in his wrestling, but just mainly in life itself. You know, he came to chain wrestling. He was a heavyweight wrestler, and you know, he didn't want to work out. He didn't want to run. You know, all that. And you know, over the past 3 years, he's learned that, you know, to get where he wants to go, whether it's football, rugby, wrestling, you know, anything, he needs to work hard. And he's actually sought out the hardest, you know, wrestlers that he can find to wrestle. To do that, he's had to get in shape, lose some weight, and work hard.
Chain wrestling, it's the coaches have the same mentality as my family, and as far as like their work ethic and the values and that they want to instill in the kids, it's the same as ours. So it's about working hard. If you want to achieve something, you better work hard for it, and you put your mind into it and put the work into it and not quit, and you will achieve it.
I coached wrestling for 25 years down in Southern California, and in 25 years we never had a facility as good as this. The team I coached finally has a wrestling room on campus, but it took 25 years for them to get it. So yeah, this is a great facility. 2 full mats, they've got ropes to climb, they've got throwing dummies, they've got the pegboards to climb, they've got the bars for chin-ups, and the kids do it all, even the stuff that they really can't quite do yet, but they make them do it with a little help. And I know when Loudon first tried, he couldn't quite climb the rope, and now he goes all the way up, comes all the way down. He's even getting to the point where he can come down part of the way without his hands, without his feet. If he goes without his hands, he'd fall.
The new facility is awesome. It's really great to have a space that we can come into. My husband and my boys and I all came and helped work on it over the summer. So it was really fun to kind of see it transform. And it's a really great facility it's nice to have one you're not getting kicked out of. We don't have to roll the mats up. We can really make it our own and have all of the nice equipment that we want and keep adding to that. So it's been really great to have it here.
Improving helps a lot in our new gym. A lot of new training techniques, like with the ropes, is pretty new, unique. Peg boards, pull-up bars. Just having our own gym is pretty nice. And previous places we've been at, we'd have to roll out the mats, roll them in. It would take probably 30 minutes and takes out training time. And here, we just keep the mats out all season long, just clean them, don't have to roll them up at all.
The new facility is really nice. Probably one of the best places I've been in for working out. I like all the stuff they put in. It's almost like home for me. And it's great how there's full color the ropes. It all gives me memories whenever I look at it.
Probably the most important thing is how to control my emotion, because the emotion is probably the most hard thing to do, like in wrestling.
The way they push us, like everyone, we have emotions, and he pushes us till we break, and we can build from that.
At the beginning of the year, if I lost, I'd start crying. Coach Smokey and Coach Thomas helped me get over that a lot.
These are just from this year so far. Out of my 6 years, I've had a bunch more, but these are just from this year so far. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins this year. I like the positive energy here, and I like the strive to work harder.
It's really fun. I feel bad for the boys because when I do them, they cry. I feel kind of bad, but it's really funny. They're really inspirational, and they're really funny. They help us a lot. Like, if you don't know something, they'll just like take you through it a couple times, and you'll learn it really quick.
Well, we learn lots of things about wrestling and outside wrestling, just mental toughness, just to be a good person outside of wrestling. We make sure that school and family's first, and then wrestling after that. Like, he'll always ask us about our grades and make sure we're doing good in other things in life, not just wrestling.
Hey, this is Smokey McClure. I just want to say thank you so much for the effort that you guys did for our club. Fundraising, you can see in the video what that money has done for the kids. We've got a pile of kids that are in our club wrestling. Folk style season, we had like 87 wrestlers, and we started out with 2. And freestyle Greco right now, which goes all the way through May, we've got like 55 kids. So beyond blessed and thankful for what you guys have done, giving and creating this room. Every ounce of effort and every bit of money that we've received from you guys has gone to create this. We're not done, no way done. There's more kids coming in every single day, but I just want to say thank you so much. And we love wrestling. I love what I can teach the boys, not just my own son, but anybody that brings their son in here or daughter about the sport of wrestling, what I can relate to life as a grown-up for a 3 to 18-year-old kid. I feel blessed. I feel really blessed, and I'm so humbled to have a chance to help kids in the Valley. As I told you before, we've got kids coming from West Seattle to Monroe to North Bend, Snoqualmie, Carnation, Issaquah. They're all over, and they continue to come in. Tonight, 2 new kids that I never even heard of. We're halfway through the season, found out about chain wrestling, want their kid to learn respect and discipline and hard work. So very grateful, very blessed to have a group of people helping us do this, and it wouldn't happen without your guys' effort. So again, very thankful, and thank you so much.